Hi there, Perella Lewis. Want to give you a quick update on your Halloween forecast, but also king tides. They are coming our way next week. Want to make sure you have a really good heads up. Let's start with Friday. It's going to be wet for your evening commute Friday and right around that trick or treat time, especially after 6 o'clock in the evening. Up until then, those showers will be spotty earlier in the day. Let's take a look. Tomorrow will be dry, by the way, which is nice. And then Friday morning, we'll see some rainfall on the peninsula, and then that kind of spreads east into Puget Sound. Spotty as we go into 3 o'clock in the afternoon, but definitely more widespread after 6 p.m. and then a nice dark stormy night heading into Friday night and early Saturday. Snow levels will be higher, so not a ton of snow expected with this. In fact, they'll be at the lowest on Sunday when we really don't have a lot of moisture left over. When we take a look at some area rivers in the north and central parts of the Cascade, I've just listed a few here. There will be more that could be at action or near action stage. So if you live near a river that's kind of prone to flooding, just keep an eye out for that. In terms of winds, they won't be as gusty, as widespread as they were this past weekend, but we will have some gusts, 35-40 miles per hour in the northern interior, in the South Sound, and on the coast. And then as we look ahead to next week, we've got our next full moon, which is the full beaver moon. That will take place on Wednesday. It's going to be another super moon, which is pretty cool, but this one will be larger than any other this year, as it's going to be closest to Earth, and that is what's going to trigger some of these king tides in part. So extraordinarily high tides, right, across parts of Puget Sound and the coast. This will be going on at different times throughout next week, but just know if you typically take a walk or a jog maybe, around these times, just know those waves are going to be a bit higher than they typically are. Okay, that's it for now. Hope you have a wonderful rest of the night, and we'll be back with more updates as we go.